escaping the midge.
Peace family, peace family.
Escaping the midge, escaping the midge, escaping the midge. We both found love. Escaping the midge, escaping the midge, escaping the midge. We both found love.
Peace family, 19 Keys tapping in with you. We will be giving away an acre of land. This is true. So somebody here can win an entire acre of land. So actually, it's going to be more than an acre of land. I'm about to talk about a few different things that we're about to be giving away for the February 7th event. So we're going to be announcing a winner in New York at the February 7th event. One of the ticket holders will be getting a whole entire acre of land to their name. This is in conjunction with our brothers over there at Acre Boys. They are the sponsors of it. They teach one of the best land classes, right? How to find, how to flip land, how to buy land, how to auction it, the whole nine. Not only that, right? I have a couple other announcements as well, because this is going to be a very powerful event. It's not going to be similar to any event that I've done before, so don't expect, to think you know what's going to happen. When I first started doing these events, my goal was to shift the culture. Like, let's have different nights of experiences in which we can enjoy ourselves, right? Without it being just pure entertainment, but we can actually learn and be educated and inspired and be around others and network. You feel me? All in the same sense. So the way it's going to work is, oh, wait a minute. All right. The way that it's going to work, this is the way you need to pay attention. This is very important right here. But before I even get to that, because we got a lot of things that's gonna be exciting, and we're gonna be launching, and we're gonna be sharing 2/7. It's gonna be like any other event that you've been to before, man. We're gonna be on Oprah mode. You get land, and you get stocks, you get all of this. It's gonna be fly. So what's gonna happen? Buy a ticket, show up 2/7. That's February 7th at the Gramercy Theater. Just to let you know, tickets are almost completely sold out, right? So I'm really speaking to people that already got tickets as well. The way it's going to work is you have to submit. If you bought a ticket, all you have to do is submit a video saying why you should win the land and what does save yourself mean to you, right? You tag Acre Boys. I'm going to put that down there, and you tag 19 Keys. If you don't know, Acre Boys is going to be in my chat. It's going to be in my stories as well, so you can figure it out. All you have to do is make a 1-minute video. It could be longer if you wanted to. We would choose the best video, right? That we decide, and that lucky person will be winning an acre of land, right? Now, for everybody who don't win, I have good news for you all as well. Because we've been working on things behind the scenes, right? For everybody who don't win the land, you will win something else, right? Everybody who shows up will be getting a 1-month access to the Stock Club app, right, for free. Everybody who comes there, you'll be able to get a code. You will sign up. You'll get access. This particular stock trading app allows you, it typically costs somewhere around like $600, something like that. So just to let you know the value. But typically, you will have to pay a lot of money for this. Instead, just by showing up, we're going to give you a code to give you access completely free. And it sends you signals every single day on what trades to take to make money. And it's been making a whole lot of money recently, and a lot, right? So you can follow it to see the percentage of winnings, but you will get access to the app. You can take the trades daily, and you can make money. So this is literally an event that pays for itself, right? And it's essentially like a Tinder app for options trading. It's going to be powerful, right? So make sure y'all tap in. Everybody who comes there will be winning access to that, and you will get access to that. Now, the acres is going to be powerful because I look forward to helping somebody become a landowner, because land is one of the ways that we save ourselves. For those who don't know, an acre of land is about 90% of a football field. So you'll be given the equivalent of a football field, essentially, when you win an acre of land, right? That's like almost being able to put, 2,166 square feet, 19 homes on 1 acre of land. You can do a lot with an acre when you build. There's transformational homes that you can build on top of it. Plus, Acre Boys will be giving you some game on actually what you can do with your land as well. So you definitely want to show up. Shout out to everybody that got their tickets. We almost sold out. I think this is going to be powerful. So you get the opportunity to literally win access to stock trading club and an acre of land. Now, we have some other things that I'm waiting to be shipped out to me, that a couple of other sponsors reached out, said that they want to give away, because we wanted to make this a dope experience for everybody that was going to be involved. So it's going to be a lot of, surprise things like that for the audience. So you definitely want to pop in. And we got some dope surprises about the opening of the show, who's going to be there in the audience, the whole entire thing, right? But beyond that, we also want to take it as an opportunity to plan, to strategize, to give you the game that's needed during this time, especially while everything is chaotic. Listen, the rest of the year is going to continue to get crazy. It will continue to get crazy. We've only 10, 11 days into a Trump administration, and we got the helicopters crashing and crazy meme coins, and he's signing 1,000 goddamn signatures, executive orders, and changing the whole world up, and claiming to going to currency war with people and signing all kind of different stuff. This is that time where you need to learn how to save your time, save your mind, save yourself, right? And the way you do that is with strategies and resilience, right? So whether you're on the left or the right, there's some people that's looking to figure out, how do you survive? And then there's other people looking to thrive. People that's on the left, a lot of them looking to just survive. And I would say, don't do that. I think that's the trap of a mindset, right? And that's a loser mindset. How do I just survive this? No. How do you take advantage of this? Because you have to see the world with new eyes, right? Give you an example, right? Kenya former president came out and he said, why is everybody crying because we not getting any more money from the U.S.? He said, what you crying for? He said, all that means is that we need to utilize our resources correctly, and we have to do for self. He essentially said what I said, we have to save ourselves. And I think it's actually the most beautiful time, because it forces people to do what we should have already done before. And I put all the onus on society, a culture, right? That if we look at Black America, Trump is not the reason Black leaders don't come together. Trump not the reason that fathers may not take care of their children. He's not the reason that you're not getting educated on your strategies on how to make money in the market. He's not the reason that, right, you're not developing the skill sets to set yourself up for the rest of your life, that you're not getting focused, and that you're not developing your mind. You're not the reason you didn't work out this morning so you can feel better when you wake up in the morning. You're not the reason you didn't read something so that you can add value to yourself. People always say, where are the Black leaders? They everywhere. They in you. We have to change this idea that Black leaders is like this one single person. The Black leaders are the people. There's 178 people on here. The Black leaders are the people. It's what happens when the people do for self. It's what happens when you save yourself. You become a Black leader. You lead yourself on the right path. The Black leader happens when you make the right food choices and you discipline. The Black leader happens when you start death scrolling and you start focusing. The Black leader happens when you go into nature and you meditate. The Black leader happens when you save yourself. So we're not going to continue to operate with old paradigm excuses like, where's the Black leaders? The reason I call them out is so that you can see that they're not your leaders. And that means that, okay, well, now that you have clarity in your sight, shit, what we got to do next? We got to go get this money on our own. We got to get this power on our own. We got to get this freedom on our own. Because let's be honest, man, all the people that y'all looking to be so-called Black leaders, first of all, they old. They ain't going to run a race for you. They ain't going to fight the battle for you. The problem is they don't know how to pass the torch. So therefore, you got to just pick it up because it ain't gonna be passed, and it has been dropped. So somebody say you go be attending February 7th, and you want to talk about the acre of land give. What you want to talk about? It's an acre of land giveaway. You tell me you want to talk about it. Damn, I thought I was doing enough for giving the land away. He wanna interrogate me.
Yeah.
No, I'm just playing, brother. I appreciate you showing up, though. Yeah, so the way it's going to work is the Acre Boys decide where the land is going to be. They're going to be there that day. We're going to announce the winner that day. So make sure you make your video, right? You're going to make your video saying why you deserve to win or what you're going to do with it, right? And what does Save Yourself mean to you? Super simple, and you tag myself and Acre Boys.
And I need to do this by the 5th.
Yeah, and you need to do that by the 5th so that we actually have a winner confirmed, right, by the 7th. And you literally can be leaving there with an acre of land. You said you got your video already. Okay, I like the execution, first of all, right? I just want to say this now, we live in an age of AI. You can make it however you want to, right? Get creative, if you will. How you gonna say it can be entertaining, it can be funny, it can be informational. Just get creative. This is the age of creativity. We want to encourage creativity. You literally could be walking in there, with just a ticket and leaving with land, leaving in there with access to, a stock club to where you can trade daily. So you got 2 things that you would need, and then possibly, once we announce some of these other things that we got going on, even more. So this is like a Save Yourself pack, if you will. And then just the game that's going to be shared there, because we got to touch on all topics. We going to always hit on this digital reality. We always hit on this AI. We always hit on this crypto. We always going to hit on this metaphysical mind shift. We always go hit, like it's gonna be interesting. And the people that's been calling me, we might put out a list of names. I'm trying to decide. I think I'm gonna put out the list of names after it sells out of who gonna be there. My brother Woods Duval said, "Why is your merch so expensive, God?" Whoa. Merchandise ain't expensive, brother.
Ask him, do he wear Jordans, or have you ever bought Jordans before?
It is valuable.
Same price.
That's the question you should ask. Why is your merchandise so valuable? That's a different question. I almost had to report you for that. Man, it's not expensive. Stop it. But also, listen, did you see the video where I turned down McDonald's? The reason if I turn down McDonald's, how you think that we're able to continue to create content if we not taking money from them? We have to power it up through merchandise. We have to sell our own products. We have to develop our own services. That's the way the game goes. If you independent, you gotta do it yourself because ain't nobody gonna do it for you. So our mentality has always been save yourself, right? And I can give you that game on how we do that as well, right? You start you a podcast, you start you a show, and if you don't want to be controlled, then you need to figure out how to do business. You feel me? And I truly don't think nothing that we sell is expensive, right? My brother, you already know. Your name is You Already Know, and you asking me how much the tickets are. I thought you already know. Come on, man. And then one thing I learned: if a person asks you the price, they not willing to pay. You go to a store, what's the price? Mm-mm. When I used to be in sales, that was the last thing I didn't like hearing. I tell you the price, it's worth it. I'm gonna tell you that much. It's worth it. Woods Duval, don't tell me you can't afford it. Here's the thing: I look at price, and this is a psychology trick, and this is something I've done my whole life. And I'm talking about somebody who comes from, nothing, right? When I used to look at price, I used to go to stores sometimes and see things that were out of my. They weren't. The money wasn't in my account at the time. Let's just say that. But what I would look at it, I wouldn't look at it as something that I couldn't afford. Because when I say I can't afford something, that's like me telling myself that something is more valuable than me. I would look at it as I'm not going to buy it right now, But if I have the ability to produce value, all I have to do is think about, okay, what is the value that I want to produce? Because things that I used to look at like that, like you said that, years later, I would say those prices are cheap. Years later, something that I was like, damn, this $300. Then years later, that became my normal price. That was cheap.